just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
From the south side of Chicago, Travis Cantu gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
3-0 now. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Bryant ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. Looking at his current numbers, he's tracking for over 55 homers this year.
Not bad if you're into being awesome and having fun and hitting 3-run homers and driving in runs and winning baseball games. 55-plus homers in the big leagues. Amazing.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Belted high in the air out to left. Bryant ranging back at the track. The wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark.
Ready now, Jeffrey Swan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the back. At the plate, Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ilez was born in Panama. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Too high, ball 3.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count, runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Hit high and deep out to left. Bryant ranging back at the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Go, 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 go,
Leiter
go, go,
in there for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
I guarantee you at release point.
Now at the plate, Smokey. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot, and with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone!
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me.
Stepping in, Jonathan Dietz.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. Time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th pitch there. Up and away, that breaking ball, D-Roll.
Now to the plate, Smokey. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-1 the count. And it's 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Oh, leads off first with 1 away. Again, another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The payoff pitch one more time. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Slide.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
Digging in, Landon McKnight. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 1-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw won't get him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The batter, center fielder.
Striding into the box, Freddie Chance. Popped high in the air. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out. (11-5) the final tally in this one. New York slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jose Ponce earns win number 7 on the season. Tuesday Night Baseball. Settling in now, Smokey. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this.
And the throw to first is there. Into the box now, Jermaine Daly. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing. Now at the plate, Smokey. Looking at his current numbers, he's tracking for over 55 homers this year.
Not bad if you're into being awesome and having fun and hitting 3-run homers and driving in runs and winning baseball games. 55-plus homers in the big leagues. Amazing.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career hit number 2,500. To give you an indication as to the importance of that number, of all the players to play this game through the years, fewer than 100. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a... So coming to the plate, Smokey.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count now, 3-2.
Okay,
this is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Up next for Chicago, Jonathan Beats. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jonathan
Maynard stands at second with no outs. On the ground, out to second. Smoke it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Lovett. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Angel Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch misses low. The throw down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Chance at second. Smokey at first. 2 out in the inning. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And into the box. Smokey. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Sliders in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Landon McKnight. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And now a throw to first, and they got it. Next for New York, Smokey. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Count is 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. And the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there.
Afternoon baseball. Now in the box, Smokey. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out.
Striding in, Smokey. Looking at his current numbers, he's tracking for over 55 homers this year.
Not bad if you're into being awesome and having fun and hitting 3-run homers and driving in runs and winning baseball games. 55-plus homers in the big leagues. Amazing.
Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called. In now, Jeffrey Swan. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Digging in, Smokey. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
From the stretch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Runner goes for second. This is line to left, and that's going to get down out there.
Back. Find the ball. Find the ball.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Standing in, Landon McKnight. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Landon McKnight.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner in there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitch.
Stepping into the box, Smokey. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Popped him up. Daly shading to his right, and that retires the side. Digging in, Smokey. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in now, Luke Maynard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Luke Maynard.
To second, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 12-2, the final score.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Getting set for at the plate, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today. There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base there.
And there he goes towards second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Howie Scandora. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them. Defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of those guys out. Absolutely essential.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. So digging in now, Smokey,
and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Kelsey is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Brandon Kelsey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. So next to the plate for Texas, Edgar Villarreal, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home is off the plate, up and away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Smokey has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping into the box, Geronimo Diaz. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. The 1-1 home. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So stepping in, Smokey. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
The 0-2 delivery. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Once again, a 3-2. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Texas led this game from the 3rd inning on. A great start to the week. 1 out, nobody on.
Batting second here tonight, left fielder, Hideki Asuncion. 1-1
Towards second. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Smokey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone! Solo shot here to left center field, and that's home run number 48 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty.
So striding Lee Chu, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees.
So striding in, Lee Chu, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chu.
0-1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey comes up with it, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Smokey. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. And there you have it. With that one swing of the bat, he has become baseball's all-time home run king. And this is a moment that none of us will ever forget.
Oh, you're right, Matt. What a moment this is. There's no longer any doubt. He is the best home run hitter the game has ever seen. And I won't say nobody will ever break his record, but it's going to be an awfully long time before we see another player of his stature come around again. He'll go down as a true immortal in sports history when he's finally done with his career.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Escalona. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the back. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hideki Asuncion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And there's one away. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on it.
Smokey will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Asuncion is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Into the box now, Smokey. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. As he'll hang on here to record.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was
Our final.
About set for baseball now. Jose Ponce, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Batting fourth.
Now batting, Sean Premming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There he goes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Escalona loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Villarreal. Tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Hideki Asuncion. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They digging in to try it again. Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Smokey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Villarreal waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Geronimo Gallas. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware?
Digging in once again, Lee Chu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Lee Chu.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in, Geronimo Gallas. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Fouled off.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. But that one rolls foul. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Oh, leads off second with nobody out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smokey is retired, and there's one away. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Texas Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take afternoon baseball. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Howie Scandora, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Down ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit, and with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And now the runner's trying for third. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. At the plate, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First offering on its way. The short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run.
Up next for the Rangers, Edgar Villarreal, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready now, Smokey. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Smokey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, Dero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
He's running. Line drive, base hit to right. Throw into third.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts. A lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. In now is the Yankees DH, Landon McKnight. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right. Villarreal is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Ready once again, Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Smokey.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Texas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tuesday night bait. Stepping in, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Squared that one up just a little late. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Up next for the Rays, Nolan Cortez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Smokey is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate.
Digging in, Smokey, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Full count still. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding forward now is the DH, Landon McKnight. He came through with an RBI single in his last. Delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. At the plate, Nolan Cortez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Nolan Cortez.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Hector Vasquez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. A double play ball to second. 4. Cleanly. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Alexi Marmolejo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down. Run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, you'll feel like they've got a shot.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Pablo Vasquez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Now, attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Into the box now, Smokey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Zane Garner. He singled his last time up. Hit hard towards second. Throw in. So it's no runs on it. settling in now. Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is
Wednesday night. So coming to the plate, Pedro Garlobo. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Garlobo.
Straight up, straight up.
Popped up. Hernandez is there. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And they're on. Now at the plate, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first.
The 0-1. Runner's on his way to third.
All right, hang on,
Is put in play
right
to the
there,
right
right
side
here.
of the infield. Blue is up with it. They'll whip this one to first in time. Standing in, Alexi Marmolejo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Marmolejo.
Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box, Smokey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
3-0 to him now. Hale on third. Manuel on at second with 2 down. The 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Standing in now for the Yankees, Landon McKnight. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Now the 2-1. Chopped to first.
Come on.
Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job. Now in the box, Hector Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And right into the shift. Smokey from the out. Raz. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
3 balls, no strike.
3-0 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Chance leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit out toward second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. In now, Alexi Marmolejo.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alexi.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The inning as it's sent out to second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as Rays go in order. Next for New York, Smokey. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
No balls and a strike to count. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Frank Blue. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. From 160. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Nolan Cortez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Back up the middle. Scooped up for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Digging in, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Stepping into the box, Pedro Garlobo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garlobo.
Out towards second. To his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here. So stepping in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Sheely at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Smokey. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Smokey.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Landon McKnight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Little tapper down the third baseline. A tag for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Samuel Roach. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-2. On the ground is short. Could be two. Second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Oh, man, it's so rare.
So striding in, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Ready, here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Landon McKnight, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in, Kevin Corona. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they
struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over. Rain falling here in the at the plate, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Fouled away. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
McCarty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One. Ready for another chance. Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Smokey. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. Next to bat for Toronto, Ben Villalobos. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base and haven't been able to string anything together.
Relay.
That's in there. Base hit.
Relay 3.
And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Second and third, 2 away. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The catcher, number 20.
Digging in now, Sean Premi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Runner goes for second, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Standing in now for the Yankees, Landon McKnight, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. And now the runner's trying for third. Hot shot down the line. And he'll just step on. Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, down by a couple of runs, you know that old slogan, and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Baseball from the... Now at the plate, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Smokey.
Bullet back up the middle. Abraham is there, and it's a very quick inning as the... Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Abraham moves over. He's got it one away. And go to the plate now. Smokey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chance aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in for the Jays, Chris Tata. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Villalobos over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. 8-4 the final this afternoon. So the Bronx Bombers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Smokey. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Ripped down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a ball 1-0. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting something wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run. Ready to take his hacks again. Smokey, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Shields facing back. And it's gone as they add still another. And we've seen 4. Into the box now, Richie Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. There's a fastball that misses.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Shields. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Smokey. He went deep back in the fifth.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runners back. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Chance stands at first with one out. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. Barehanded for one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. 8-4 the final this afternoon. The New York Yankees sent. First open back in. Stepping in, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Ready with another 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
High in the air out to center field. Alonso is there. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me.
Ready now for the Marlins, Chu Chen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chu Chen.
To third, 5. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready to take his hacks again, Johnny Roman, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first as they get the double. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the ninth inning in this one. First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
The 2-1 on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number one is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And he's safe.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in to try it again, Hernandez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple.
Runner breaks for third. It's strike 3 called. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Digging in once again, Nick Ray, and their runners at the corners now. Now the 2-1. High pop-up. Roman has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Will Hale, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. From little. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they've played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, Zero, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Here's another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your... Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Espinosa. He reached on a single in his first try. The 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Leading off the inning, Smokey, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Espinosa looks up, gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well.
At the plate, Dave Conrad. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready now. Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's too high, ball 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Kevin Corona. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Way the 0-1 pitch. Runners going. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runners on his way to third. High and deep to right center. Cruz sprinting after it. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second. Ready once again. Smokey so far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Gets dirty and gloves it. Safe. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with an up. Off for second, and he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Smokey is off at first with 2 away. He's on the move again from first. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Johnny Espinoza. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hit three.
Baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the...